Alrighty guys, welcome back. Sorry. Unfortunately, it's not like Twitch where you can just change your title and everything's fine. On YouTube, you've actually got to go make another thumbnail and everything else for it. Doesn't take very long for me to make a thumbnail, but it is what it is. And I really wanted to get into Fallout Shelter tonight, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a game we can stream. That's more of a, I guess I can just do on my time when I've got nothing better to do kind of situation. But yeah, we're going to be going into our new main save, not the old main save. And we're going to be playing Buried Echoes. We're going to try to do that tonight anyway. And we've only got a couple of days to get this stuff done. I was planning on doing it tomorrow anyway, so look, it was disappointing we couldn't play Fallout Shelter. Not like we wanted to anyway. But let's get into it here. We should be in airfield. Very nice. All right, let's just look at everything here. We're not that heavy. We don't have a lot of meat or a lot of food, so we probably need to get moving pretty quick. The problem here is that we're going to be pretty much reliant on found food over in ZOC. No ifs, ands, or buts. We're going to be reliant on found food. All right, I think we're pretty good here. Let's just get moving. Depending on weather. And it's a little chilly, but we should be fine. Let's just get out of here. We still haven't even spent the time to loot Forsaken yet, and we've been here twice. Well, look, hang on one second. That's a little loud. Look, I wanted to try something different. It's not that I wasn't going to get back to this. I don't know. Sometimes the best laid plans, you know? I've been meaning to get back to this. I just have had other stuff going on last week. Between the two videos I put out last week. Shit, I put out a 35-minute video last week. A great guide to the Warmaker Sanctuary dungeon. That took me 4 days to produce. And then on Saturday I was going to stream and I started getting inundated with... It sounds like a blizzard coming in. But that's not a blizzard. It's just the way it sounds. I started getting inundated with not inbox, but like my timeline for YouTube was just all these fucking videos that people were claiming this is the god tier start and the best way to do shit. It's like, look, y'all don't have any more information than I've got. So I just put, I wanted to make the, hey, here's some common sense shit. And that video is starting to skyrocket right now. That could end up becoming a really popular video because I've had a few people comment and go, thank you for not assuming this is how I want to, or thank you for not assuming that I don't know how, or I don't have my own way of playing a game. And that's kind of what the point of that video was it's like, look, here's some common sense shit. Do with it what you want to, but nobody fucking knows how that game is going to be. Not yet. Nobody's seen shit. And if they have, then they're breaking NDA by putting it out there. And then yesterday, I cooked dinner and I kind of just didn't feel, it was a little hot. Today it's been really hot. I'm like, it's been a week since I streamed. I got to get back on live. We had meetings about Dune last week. We did, I built Shaitan some assets for his stream. I'll probably be linking his Twitch in my bios for my streams. You guys should go over, at least give him a follow. He's a good dude. We now start the long walk out of Forsaken Airfield. What's up, Ease? You got lucky. You missed the Fallout Shelter debacle. And I wanted to spend 20 bucks on it. I guess we could have had fun with it tonight, but I just wanted to do something different. And it turns out that game is just not really streamable. Way too much time-gated shit if you want to play for free. If you want to pay to win, as it were, you can get a lot more stuff done, but we don't do that here. Oh, thanks, Beetle. I'm trying not to pay attention to it. It's really funny, though, how YouTube works. Because for the longest time, while you're struggling to get, you know, your monetization, to where you've got, it's something like 3,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. They don't recommend your shit at all. And I mean, granted, over the course of the 3 years I've been doing this, I've grown a lot as a creator, but they just don't recommend your shit. You've got to kind of hit that you got to strike it real lucky in order to get like a hit video out there. And for me, it was in No Man's Sky, and that started to get me noticed a little bit, and I've kind of rode that one up to monetization. But now that I'm up over 1,000 and they know they can make money off of my shit, they start recommending me more, so now the numbers are going up faster. And plus, there's more people that come back. Subscribers are more likely to come watch your next one. Well, that's because YouTube finally decided, okay, well, you know, it's all part of the algorithm shit. It's so weird. I found so many really damn good creators that aren't monetized because YouTube just doesn't push them. And that's kind of unfortunate. We might shoot a deer on our way over if we see one. I don't know that we're gonna see one, but maybe we'll see one and transfer. Because we could probably use the meat to take into ZOC. Fuck, I don't even remember the map that well in ZOC, guys. We're going in kind of blind. I haven't done ZOC since we went and picked up any ropes that were there from that other save, and that's been a while. But what I'm finding is that there's still certain topics YouTube doesn't want me to touch. Schedule 1's one of them. They absolutely refuse to push that video. It's got 15 views, even though it's a good video for that game, for an end game setup and how to do it efficiently and effectively. YouTube refuses to put it out there for people. Now, granted, my normal audience probably wouldn't necessarily be all that into Schedule 1, but even the Long Dark video, that I've got other videos that have done really well for Long Dark. The latest one, the food guide, is not performing all that well. But I go make a Conan video or a Dune video, which makes some sense because a lot of people are into Conan right now because it's Funcom, and Funcom is the one putting out Dune Awakening. So there's kind of been a resurgence of people coming back to play that game. But the more subscribers you get, the more likely it is that you're going to get early views, which is going to push shit into the algorithm, get it out to more people, which gets you more subscribers, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's really easy. You basically just follow the railroad tracks. But we are going to, I think, try to take a deer. We might even spend the night at TP. We might even cook that meat if we can find some wood. We're kind of living hand to mouth right now, boys. But there should be plenty of grabbable food in ZOC. If I remember right, there was tons of food everywhere. Because there's not many deer, and you can't eat the wolves. So I guess if we got lucky enough to find a bear, we should take the bear immediately. What, like the Conan and the... Well, I mean, Conan's pretty worn out too, if you think about it. Dune, I'm super excited about. Like, I think you guys can tell how excited I am to play that game. And to cover that game. It's the first time I've been able to cover a game from day one that I really want to play. And it's not clickbait. It's not me trying to follow a trend. It's just a game I really want to play. And to me, that's really exciting. I know that my whole audience isn't necessarily going to be into it. And I talk like my audience, but hell, even that last stream got up to around 17 viewers at one point. That's new to me. All of this is new to me. I'm used to streaming to 1 or 2 people max. It was always that way on Twitch until I started Long Dark, and then my numbers went up a little bit playing Long Dark. But it wasn't, you know, the 18, 20, up to 50 or 60 viewers that I had the one night playing this game here. But I tend to agree that the Long Dark stuff has been done and redone. And I'm not the one that rushes into an update and like, I gotta learn all of this shit so I can be first to put it out. I've just never been that way. I cover shit that interests me and that I think is gonna, I think people have questions about. And if those two things match up, then there's a video usually that comes out from me. Unless it's something that's just on my mind like it was Saturday, where I'm sick of these people coming out going, this is the best way to start Dune Awakening. It's like, dude, you've got the same information everybody else has. Get over yourself. Stop clickbaiting these poor people with the idea they're going to get some kind of information here that they can't get anywhere else. But, you know, YouTube is partially to blame for that, honestly. Because of the algorithm. If you don't clickbait, they don't push it as hard. But I promise you guys, as people that come in and watch videos that I make, I don't clickbait you guys, and I never will. I find that rude and a waste of your time. Well, and I tend to agree with some of that, yeah. I think it's the style of content. It's tutorial, but at the same time, there's a manner of honesty and objectivity that a lot of people don't have. can't even count the number of times that I've been told that I should have way more subs than I do. And I mean, that's great and it's awesome to hear, but like, that's not really why I make stuff. Would it be great to make a living doing this? Yeah. But it would also start to diminish the principle of why I started in the first place, which was to have fun, learn to edit, and try to help people. And if it ever changes from that, I'm not sure that I would want to do it. So many people start with that idea, and then it becomes about money. And you can see it in their video titles. It's about clickbait. It's about... What they don't understand is, yeah, they get the click, but immediately people are clicking off and then not recommend... They're like, don't recommend this channel to me again. Because people feel violated is a strong word, but they feel lied to. And I never want anybody that comes and spends some time watching a video of mine to feel that way. I want them to feel like they got information that they can use. And I don't think many people meant for that shit to happen. It's the nature of YouTube. So many people start off with just wanting to have fun and they become YouTubers. I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I'm a guy that makes videos. The day I make a living off of YouTube, it'd be, okay, well, I kind of have to say I'm a YouTuber. But I have kind of mixed emotions about that. Am I still going to stay true to myself? And I think so. I'm 99% sure that, but there's always that one little percentage of doubt. What was it that Jacksepticeye took so much shit for? I mean, he started making videos because it was fun. And he's taken multiple breaks, and he's mentioned multiple times because of those breaks, or the reason for those breaks, it's like burnout. He's like, I'm not having fun. And he didn't want to bring people bad stuff. And then he took so much shit, was it last year, for saying that he didn't like Mr. Beast. From Mr. Beast's ridiculous audience. It's like, I don't like Mr. Beast because it's all about money. It's not about having fun anymore with people like that. We're in airfield. We're almost out of airfield. We're heading back to Transfer Pass right now, actually. We're probably going to go down to the station. Wow, that is so loud. I've got Technoblade in the background, sorry. I love having a distraction. I go through these cycles where I watch him sometimes, and then other times I just don't. Did I ever get in here? Apparently not. But see, that's the beauty. I think it depends on the company you keep, too. Like, coming into Dune, we had a big meeting last week about Dune Awakening and our guild. There's 4 of us that are going to be in the guild to start with, and we were talking about, do we really want to fold into another big guild like we may need to, or do we want to try to become that bigger guild down the road? I'm going to be making content and streaming the game. And Shaitan's going to be streaming the game, and Elo is thinking about streaming the game on Twitch. And we thought, well, maybe we could build our own community, that we could get our own guild of people that want to play kind of the same style that we're playing, to go out and have fun with it and not be super duper tryhardy. And those are the kind of people that I want to play games with. I said in the last video, join the Discord and get to know us, because I'm not just gonna, yeah, you guys are in. Like, I don't have that kind of trust for people anymore. Used to, and it's been burned. That guy that was just in the chat earlier, I had to end up blocking him from the channel. because he was just here to troll. At the very end of the stream, he was like, "You got nothing," and he thought he was being funny. It's like, eh. Oh yeah, I'm doing it on YouTube. I'm not going to Twitch. I don't like Twitch. I don't believe in Twitch. Twitch has shown me who they are multiple times, and in my opinion, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. We're actually kind of looking for a deer real quick. See if we can't bag a buck or a doe so we got some meat to go in with. Because we're pretty low on food right now. But with the wildlife refresh, I don't know where all the spawns are at. I know there'll be deer and stuff around. We just got to go find it. Not gonna lie, it does feel kind of good being back in Long Dark. I swear I only started to play Fallout Shelter because I just, number one, was super hot. I didn't want to do anything too high maintenance to where I was going to start being sweaty. And then number two, because I kind of just wanted to do something new and chill. Doesn't mean I still don't have a love for this game. It's not like No Man's Sky where I can't even bring myself to log in. That's the truth. I just can't do it anymore. Patea is one of the few people, when I did the the No Man's Sky, the Kingdom, because there was nothing going on in No Man's Sky, and I'm like, I found a really good system that has lots of cool resources, and I made a video telling people, hey, if you're bored, come here and build. We've got interactive stuff, like all of those kind of things. Like I built games within the game and tons of resources you can come and gather, and it was just, I thought it was a great idea, and nobody came. Patea came, Barniso came. Nobody even wanted to watch the video. They didn't want to be part of a bigger community, I guess, which is fine. But yeah, I know trolls are a thing. That last guy that came in was kind of one of them. To each their own, I guess. I don't see a point in being that way, but what do I know? But I thought it was a really good idea, and the people that participated, I thought, had fun. Like, yep, there you go. Patea saying it himself. You had fun. And your builds were awesome, dude. Your builds were awesome. I wish I had that kind of creativity in me, and I told you that at the time. It's like, that's just not the style I build in. I more build, functional stuff. I must be into the wind, 'cause 3 sticks wouldn't have made me that heavy. We were moving around pretty good. Damn, I'm just not seeing any deer here. Let's have a peek in the cave to see if there's anything around. That's about all of that. I never did put Smash Ball in that place, which I wanted to, but people weren't all that into Smash Ball, so it's like, why do I want to spend my time? What did we call the one game where you shoot the ball and it goes into a slot? What did we end up calling that game? I don't even remember. That was fun. Hell, I made a whole ass video about it, and nobody came. Like, it's not Long Dark. No Man's Sky community is fairly toxic. You give them what they want, and then they don't join you, but you give them just a little bit of you give them a little bit of freedom. It was Plink Ball, that's right. And you go in and you talk a little bit of shit about the game and they'll attack you, but then you make something positive for the community and nobody gives a fuck. It's the most toxic community ever. Aside from Rocket League. Rocket League's toxic as shit. I don't see any fucking deer, man. Still really early in the day, though. Maybe we could find one. I guess we've probably got enough food to head over that way, but I don't want to go in this snowstorm, so maybe we'll wait till morning. My worry is we're going to end up trapped in a blizzard or something here, and then we won't have enough food. Why is this song 10 times louder than everything else? But yeah, it gets frustrating sometimes trying to put stuff out there that's true to myself, true to my goals and my mission of just putting out good information, but also being appealing to new people as well as the people that have been with me for a while. I guess what I'm saying is I don't like disappointing people. I'm a very, very loyal person at heart. I was very much hoping to run into a venison here. Did they just take all the animals out of this region? There used to be 3 or 4 deer up there. We'll go get lightened up and we'll have a continued walk-see here for a minute. A little bit more of a walkabout. And that's what I try to do. I mean, honestly. At the end of the day, it's not about money, it's not about fame, because I certainly don't believe I'm going to get famous. Oh, shit. It's about building a community, having fun while doing it, and hopefully helping people out along the way. That's how I've always felt. I don't know why I just put all of that together, but whatever. Alright, we're still heavy, but only because we're kind of tired, so let's walk down the road here a little bit and see if we can find a deer. I'd really like to get some meat stacked up before we head over, because deer are even more scarce over there. I know one spot where they used to be, but we ain't been there since they did the wildlife reset, so I have no idea. You would think there'd be animals in this region. And it's kind of looking like not so much. I mean, if I'm being honest with you guys, the fact that there's 1,500 people that took the time to hit the subscribe button because they felt a certain way about something I made, to me, that's better than I ever thought I would do. And now I'm kind of on a mission where it's like, there's a deer. Okay, good. Maybe I can save people from the clickbait. I think we're gonna rifle shot this guy or this lady because I don't want to take a chance of her getting away. We get a little stamina back here. Should have never taken two. I put one in her kill zone and she still was running. That's unfortunate. Thanks, Patea. I've also been thinking about tinkering with doing some voice acting, trying to maybe make a couple of inquiries on that. Too many people have told me I should try it for me to completely write it off. All right, so that should fit the bill. Let's go back. Let's see if we can get a little more water and a little more meat cooked before the end of the day. Need a little more wood. Oh no, we got plenty of coal. This will be fine. But we're gonna have to end up going in guns blazing on these wolves for the most part. So let's spend the rest of our day getting all this stuff cooked. Stock a little more water, then we'll get a good night's sleep. And yeah, we'll head out in the morning. That's the plan. Or I don't think I could ever do like singing or something. I think that if given lines of dialogue, and I think I could, as long as I knew the situation, I could probably make those work. Oh shit, hang on. Hang on. Gotta remember to take those with us though. And then, yeah, and look, man, again, I think I could probably get into Loper. It's just, I don't know. I don't feel like I would have as much fun. I don't feel like I could do things like this, you know, like coming out and knowing that we can attack these these tails. I feel like getting them done on Loper is a real task, especially in Sundered, because that is a very cold fucking region. I do kind of prescribe to the if it ain't broke, don't fix it philosophy. I mean, look, if you guys want me to go in and start an interloper run one night, it ain't going to be for a little while because Dune's coming out, but I'll do that. Like, why not? I've beat As the Dead Sleep, which is even harder settings than... Isn't As the Dead Sleep basically Misery? Isn't that basically what's now Misery mode? It was basically Nagoa at the time, and Nagoa kind of became Misery. Or maybe Misery is like a slight modification of the no one gets out alive settings, where there's just no fucking health regen at all. Which is crazy to me because As the Dead Sleep is 10 times harder than fucking Darkwalker, and yet they're both rated the same. Darkwalker's easy compared to As the Dead Sleep. We're gonna be walking in kind of heavy, but we'll be with food, which will be nice. While that's cooking, oh, we got other stuff to drop here. Let's go ahead and eat up our canned food because we're gonna find more of that. That'll lighten us up a little bit anyway, not a whole lot, but a little bit. I'm hoping to get another 4 liters of water out of it too, but we're going to be pretty heavy going in. One second. I just got a notification. Hang on, give me a minute there, guys. There, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Guy just basically said insta sub, and that's awesome. That's exactly what I hope to bring for people because of that Dune video. That's my whole goal. No, not that one. I'm gonna do this slightly. It's more exciting to me to help somebody. I know that sounds cheesy as shit. It's